Oh guys, looky there. Man, he was a little hard on my gears, but well, at least we hooked him. All right guys, this is the first fish for me on this new board. Guys, I just want to thank y'all for coming out right away first, and then we'll talk about this board. I've been looking forward for like 4 or 5 months now to make this video, but that's how long I've had this board, but I've been sitting on it and hadn't been able to bring it out. I guess I could have caught fish, but the company didn't want me to put a video out. And that's a good fish right here, because they ran out of stock and they were trying to get stock in before I released the video. And this morning when I checked my email, they told me, oh, go ahead and release the video. I told them I didn't have no video. Get up here, fish. So I told them I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna try to make a video. So guys, I'm hoping we can catch enough today to make a video. This is a good start right here. That's a pretty nice fish. So let's just see how long this rascal is. He's a pretty good fish. Wow, look at that pretty fish. But yeah, this is a really gonna be kind of different today. I know some of you guys are probably just coming here. Hold on, let's check this out. 24 inches. But anyway, we'll talk more about this rig here in a couple of minutes, so let's just move on and bring you back in. Alright guys, thought I'd bring y'all in and just go ahead and do some explaining, just in case we don't get any more fish. We can go ahead and get the business end out of the way. This board is 11 feet long, 32 inches wide, weighs about 20 pounds, and I just really like how easy it is to maneuver around. It is just super easy to paddle versus the board I've been fishing off of. That rascal's 36 inches wide and 12 foot long, and it catches a whole lot more wind and it has a lot more drag. But this one's not quite as stable because it's 4 inches narrower, but you kind of got to give and take. So you know, I'm a big guy. I weigh about 230 to 240 pounds. So, you know, oh, there he is. All right. Like I was saying, I'm a pretty big guy and I'm still able to fish off this board with no problem. So if you were, if you were 200 pounds, there's another one right there. If you're, you know, say 200 pounds or less, you could probably stand up on this board and walk around and stuff. That's, you know, the bigger you are, the lower to the board you need to be. So I am sitting about 2.5 inches lower in this seat than I am when I'm fishing off my other board. I just knew that I needed to be just a little lower to make sure that I would, you know, once I get used to it, I probably can go ahead and put the other seat on it. Yeah, this is not a real big fish, but I think it's a keeper. We'll just have to check it out. Hey fishy, come on, get on this board. Yeah, but anyway, we couldn't ask for a better day. It's not a lot of wind, a lot of sun. Pretty fish, guys, pretty fish. Let's just see if he's going to make that 20 inches. I'm pretty sure he will. 21. Well, that'll work, guys. That's number 2. So yeah, well, that ain't bad. I hadn't been here but a little while, so I guess we're gonna probably not talk too much right now. Let's see if we can find another fish and then we'll talk some more about it. So I'll bring you back in a second. There. Oh, he didn't want it. Oh, I thought that was a mullet at first because I saw that white I thought it was a white head of a mullet and it was a white lips of a big red. But so anyway, I guess we'll just cruise on to the next fish then. So we'll talk a little more about it in a second. Okay guys, but as I was saying, it's been four months, or well, since May 17th, and here it is, September the 17th. So anyway, whatever that is. And the reason they sold out is this company has a really nice electric pump for this board, and not many people have that. And I tell you, I've been using that pump to air up my other board for all this time, and I love it. It is well worth it just for the pump. And guys, that other board I've been fishing off of is more than double the price of what this one is. And so if you want something just kind of light, and something maybe might not be your main vessel, but just if you want to try to get to a place that's real shallow and kind of off the beaten path, a board is perfect, because 20 pounds you can pick that rascal up and just carry it anywhere you want. But yeah, they ran out of stock, and so now they got the stock back in. Hey, there's one. We're gonna get him. Where you at, fish? Where are you at? There you are. Oh yeah. There we go. That's number 3 if he's a keeper. All right. Well, that didn't take very long at all. Now I'm planning on going ahead and showing y'all that pump in action at the end of this video, and also I'm going to show y'all the my chair setup a little bit, and how I just have an ice chest sitting in the back. Not a whole lot to it. That's the simplicity of this rig. It's just that you pop an ice chest on there and a seat on there, or you can sit on the ice chest if you want and go. So, or you don't even have to have an ice chest. You can have a stringer or catch and release, whatever you want to do. Come here, fish. You gonna be my number 3? I think he will. He's about like that last one looked like. So yeah, guys, these guys didn't give me a fishing with that same number 24 from H&H, in case somebody's wondering. Are you gonna make 21? Yep, I think so. 21 inches. All right, well, there's number 3. So, but anyway, I guess what we'll do is if I catch another one on the way back out, I'll pop it in here. But let's just kind of take a look. There's another one right there. Let's take a look at what time it is, guys, just to see. You can get out here real early. 9:03. Well, that's not bad. 9:03 in the morning. And so anyway, but I'm gonna keep the camera going, and if we catch one on the way out, I'll pop it in here as well. Let's move on. There's one right there. I just saw his tail. There he is. Yeah, I saw a tail pop up and then he disappeared, so I just pitched it there hoping he would see it, and he sure did. All right, well, can't beat that kind of deal either. I mean, I don't really need any more, but it's always fun to catch them. So you know, it was on the way back out, so that'll work, guys. But I was gonna tell you that the company didn't really offer me any deals. Like, well, I guess they did say something about affiliate link, but I don't have that set up on my end. I've never looked into it. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but I don't know how to get it set up. Maybe I need to look in on that. channel's getting bigger and more people are going to want to do that. But you know, other than getting the board free, I really don't have no incentive for you guys to buy it, you know. But I hope, you know, y'all might consider it, because yeah, that's a nice little fish. Let's just look. 21. Wow, 3 of them 21 inches today. All right, you get back in the water. Well, we'll talk about it some more here in a second when we get home and we show you the pump and all. So I guess we'll see y'all back at the house, and unless something really exciting out here on the water happens, so bring y'all back in a second. All right, guys, I'm gonna do a little post audio here. That way I can talk while we're airing it up. Right here I'm just letting the air out of this rascal, just enough to where it's, you know, it's not completely flat. So you could probably add another 30 seconds or whatever to the time it would take to air it up. I always crank up my Jeep, because that's what turns my auxiliary deal, cigarette lighter, whatever you want to call it, on. And this is a pretty neat pump. It starts out with a blower just blowing, and then once it gets to a little over a pound, y'all will hear the compressor kick in, and then it goes a little slower. But I'm not gonna speed this up or nothing. It's you know, it doesn't take very long. So you just set it on 4 pounds, and that's what I like to run in my board, 4 pounds. But you could pump it up to whatever you want, you know. But I find 4 pounds is perfect. You have less chance to poke a hole in your craft if it's, you know, kind of not as super tight. But anyway, that's you see how it's once it got kind of going, it don't take long. I mean, you could just do this right at the water. You don't have to take it down to the creek, air it up. You can just have it in your little backpack or whatever and air it up once you get there. But they do have a hand pump model in case you didn't, if you wanted a little cheaper. I noticed on the Amazon link. Now they gave me a link for y'all guys to get 15% off if you put that code in there. And I tried it this morning, and it showed that it knocked like $40 something off. So it'd be well worth it to use that code that I'm gonna put in the description. But I'm gonna put the link too in there. But as I was saying, I'm not really looking to get any kickback on anything that you guys buy. But I think the build quality and everything on this rig is pretty good, and I haven't seen anything wrong. Of course, I hadn't fished with it long. This was my first trip out, but it was a good trip. And anyway, just going to give you a quick look at, you can kind of see my setup there. I just throw a 48 quart ice chest on the back, and I got a little PVC frame. That seat sets up 14 inches. So in case you want to know, 14 inches up from the top of the deck. And but other than that, guys, I think that's gonna be it. And I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And other than that, I guess I don't know what else to say. Just God bless, and we will see y'all next time.